I heard some recent information around the Portland, Oregon area, and it had to do with within a 20-mile radius. There's been some research. People are coming into town to really study the condition of Portland, Oregon. And what they're finding is we're really ranked at the top of people who are feeling isolated, overwhelmed, unsure of their future. And all of this has one thing in common. It's a city feeling less hope in their current circumstances and their current future. And this is one area I can really speak into as someone not only with my real estate hat on, but from personal experience of the things that I've gone through with losing my house in 2010 because of the 2008 crash. And there's a common thread in this feeling of isolation, feeling of overwhelm, and unsure of the future. And that is because of the housing instability and also the cost of living, the rising expenses. And I really want to speak into your life today about this because I'm feeling pretty passionate about it because of life circumstances and the things that I've been able to overcome that I feel that really pour into you if you are that one that's feeling like, you're stuck. That you are not feeling like there's a way out. If you're feeling alone in this and you are the one that is just, maybe it's not the finances, but maybe it's more on a personal level where maybe you've lost a loved one, maybe you're going through a transition, maybe it's really hitting you really hard this holiday season because this is a time when people get together. And I just want you to know that you are not alone. There is hope. Anne Frank said, where there is hope, there is life. And I really believe that that rings true. She was a woman who was in the World War II era of the Holocaust and really had to face some really extreme conditions. And she came out of it with courage and resilience and hope despite her circumstances. So there's three areas that I really want to give you today that are practical and tangible that I'm hoping that may help you get through this season, especially when it can be at an all-time high. The first thing I would like to let you know that's something that really shaped me through a lot of my personal and financial ups and downs over the last 2 decades, 3 decades, even as I entered adulthood and as I entered into the real estate market over 2 decades ago, how important renewing your mind is. It's easy to get sucked into the media headlines. It's easy to get sucked into the negativity, and it's easy to get sucked into things that you have no control over. And I will tell you that when I focused on renewing my mind and being very selective on what went in and who I surrounded myself with, then things started to change. And the renewing of the mind leads to actionable things. So when you're renewing your mind, you want to think about the things that you can do. Your focus needs to be on what you can do, not what you can't do. So just reframing your mindset and thinking about or catching yourself if you're thinking about something about, I can't do this, I can't do this, catching yourself and thinking about pivoting and changing it to what can you do about this situation that you're faced with. Maybe it's financial. Maybe you've lost somebody. Maybe you're going through a transition. Maybe your heart's pouring out to your kids and your grandkids because on your heart, you just don't know how they're going to afford a new home. Reframing it into that kind gets things rolling in momentum into the next thing I want to talk to you about, which is action. Take a first step. Take just one step because that one step breeds momentum, but it also breeds confidence. It creates small wins that encourages yourself to take another step. And with that other step is belief that you can do it because you're actually changing your life experiences by renewing your mind, taking a step, and now you're showing yourself the belief that you can do it and you're moving into a position of possibility. You're showing yourself that like, wow, it is possible. I can tell you when I lost my home in 2010 after the '08 crash, I was full of fear. And I'm in the business. I'm a real estate broker, right? I've been in the business for over 23 years. And I still had those fears inside of me until 2018, where I had my now husband come around me and help support me and get over those fears. So, what I speak to you, I speak life into you, I speak realness into you, that these are very tangible things that if you want to be intentional about creating a different life experience for yourself, that this is what it takes to do it. So I was fearful. I had to change my mindset. I had to change into the what can I do? I had to change into thinking about what was the next step I could do? What would it actually look like? I had to allow myself to look at that greater picture. And boy, am I sure glad that I did, because I would not have the real estate asset or the home that I have today if I didn't step out of fear and step into belief, trust, and support myself with people who are going to encourage me along the way. So maybe it's not buying a first home. Maybe it's something more personal for you. Like I said, going through a transition. Maybe it's you have on your heart your kids and your grandkids as a grandparent on how they're going to afford. Well, I encourage you to pause. Think about what can be done instead of what can't be done. Think about what is that next step that you can take to, maybe you don't know it, reach out to someone who does know how that can happen. Maybe it's real estate and getting into a home. Maybe it's reaching out to someone who's been before you in the exact circumstance you're going through right now, whether it's mental, physical challenge, health challenge. Maybe it's someone who's moved out of the area and they're living a great life that you have kind of secretly being envying that you want that same life. And so it's that third trimester for you. Whatever it is, know that there is a way, because on the other side of it is really your best life. So wherever it is that you're stuck, just know that it is possible to achieve with the right thinking, to achieve with the right people and support system. You are not alone. And know that at Lewis Realtors, we are genuinely here and our heart is to serve you. So if you are looking to get unstuck, you just need to collaborate. You just need to have a conversation to get you over the hump. Just simply click the link below. But if you're also looking to give this season to the community that is hurting, that does need that hand up, then please visit Lewis Loves so you can be a heart of our service extended into the community.